Hi guys, welcome back to Tara Makes Up. Today I have a special video for you which I'm going to call the September edit, because at the minute all the magazine titles are out are the infamous September issue, which focuses very heavily on kind of the big issue for each magazine for fashion and beauty. But I thought I would do just a beauty edition today, so a bit like my September favourites, but it is the September edition. So I've collated like my kind of essentials from the month, and also including in this is kind of like my new favourite launches as well. So the first thing I have to show you guys is, this isn't a new launch actually, that's a lie, this is an old one, but it's one that I've been using a lot, which is why I had to go into my September edit. And this is the Somerville Goat Milk Cream. Now, I know the cleanser is quite popular, but this is the moisturising cream, and this has the pump that you push down, the cream comes out. And I just love this. I feel like I've been using a lot of products with like AHAs in at the minute, a lot of exfoliating products, and this is just really nice on top of them. I feel like the one downfall is you can't see how much product's left in here, but my skin loves this. It's very gentle, it's not too heavily scented, and I've just found my skin responds really, really well to this. Now, a new launch from a brand called The Ordinary is something I've been hearing a lot of hype about in the beauty world. I did see Goss do a video as well about a variety of their products, and I was kindly sent some recently, and I think the idea is genius. It's basically affordable skincare, so it's skincare that everybody can afford. You can find the specific ingredients you need. They come in quite strong doses considering the price. So I have been sent, I said that I have skincare that is generally needs hydrating. That's what I look for in my skincare. So I have hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5, and this is a vegan hyaluronic acid. I can never say that one. Which comes in a little glass bottle with a little pipette, and I love the simplicity. You're not paying for gimmicky packaging. And then the other one I've got is 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil, and I think these retail for like under £7 each. They are super affordable. Great, I think, if you know your specific skincare needs. And in my All About the Base course as well, actually, which I have a link for below, we go massively in depth into skincare ingredients, how to find the right skincare ingredients to benefit your skin no matter what your price range. And for me, seeing brands do this kind of thing makes me feel like everyone really can tailor to their skin's needs. So the rose hip oil I've been using at night time, I use that once a day just at night. Love that as like a really in-depth moisturiser. And the hyaluronic acid I use to brighten my skin. Again, it's just kind of almost like a gentle exfoliant, so it leaves the skin looking new and bright. And the last skincare item for the September edit, which had to have a mention because I've been loving this, is by Kiehls, and it's the Nightly Refining Micro Peel Concentrate. So this one, again, is more of like a nighttime product you would use. You can use it before your serum, or I've generally been using it in place of my serum. Again, I find when I put this on, it almost like tingles a little bit, which I really like because I feel like it's doing something. And I just find it leaves my skin super bright. Again, it feels slightly exfoliating, but in a very, very gentle way. It has quinoa husk extract, so this helps cell turnover as well within the skin. So it's a really, really good product. I find I use this as and when I need it. So generally I might use it like 4 times a week, 4 or 5 times if I've been really tired, or I've been out on kind of location shoots where I feel like my skin's been exposed to dirt and pollution more. I really like using that. So I definitely recommend that one. Again, it's got a little pipette bottle. And yeah, I feel like my skin has just got on really well with that. So next up is a foundation. You will have seen this if you saw my full bold lip and glowing skin video that I did previous week, I think it will be. This is the Arden Anti-Aging Foundation. This is in the shade 4, is the shade I wear. I am obsessed with this because, like I said, I've been using a lot of AHA products and products with kind of acids in that are quite exfoliating. So I've been needing to make sure I have like high SPF in a lot of my makeup at the minute. And this one has SPF 30, but again, there's not, I find it doesn't kind of flash back. It doesn't bleach the skin out or anything like that. And there's no kind of like white chalkiness. It's very smooth, very silky, even skin tone, and just really, really brighten. So I've been liking that. Again, it's very, very moisturising as well, yet still oil free. So very clever technology, but I've been loving that, and that definitely is kind of like my go-to foundation at the minute. So moving on to a highlighter product, which again, I will forever be just a collector of highlighters. I think one of my favourite makeup products. And I've only just kind of, in the past month, like I said, of September, really got into the Cover FX. These are the custom enhancer drops, and I have got Celestial, and oh my goodness, these can be built up to some quite serious metallic finish. So for me, I actually prefer using them a little bit more subtly, so I'll just literally put like 1 drop, goes a really long way. It has the pipette lid again as well, and you can add them into your foundation, you can mix them into other liquid products like your moisturiser, but my goodness, these are some serious, intense, probably one of the kind of most opaque, you can build it to, highlighters I've seen, but really love that, and I've really enjoyed that in my pro kit as well. So moving on to some eye products now, and I have some of the Victoria Beckham for Estee Lauder. I'm actually wearing quite a lot of the Estee Lauder Victoria Beckham products on my face right now because I did a full review that will be coming, no, I think it'll be out before this video comes up, so I'll pop a link below for that so you can go watch that. I've also done a blog post with all the swatches and all my honest opinions on it. I went and brought a lot of this makeup with my own money. And I really like it. I feel like, you know, generally it's had a good response, but the products that I feel like have to make my September edit is the eyeshadow palette because of the variety you get for autumn winter. I think it's really fun, as well as having some classic shades. My goodness, the packaging. I feel like if I was to design a makeup brand, I feel like she's read my mind. This is what I would want. And it makes me happy just looking at it as well. I know that's really shallow, but I feel like it feels nice. It's nice to use on your skin, on your eyes. I feel like it reminds me, you know, why makeup is fun, because it's pleasurable, it's a nice experience, and I think Victoria Beckham's done really well on that. So I have two other products, and the other one is a bronzer, and I think it's just Java Sun, this one's called. The other one was just called the Eye Palette, by the way. And again, for my skin tone, I feel this bronzes me in a really natural way. I like that it's buildable, it's matte. In some ways it is quite a standard bronzer, but I like the size. I love the Tom Ford one, but I do find it is that little bit too big. And then they made the mini one, and for me, this is like the perfect size. So yeah, I really like this. I think if you have super pale skin, this might be a little bit too dark for you, but I think generally it builds nicely and the quality is impeccable. So last from the Victoria Beckham and Estee Lauder collection that had to be part of the September edit is the Eye Kajal. Now, I think the idea of doing two ends, I know lots of brands do this, but I feel like you always get one duff shade and one great shade. And I think the fact with this that you get a nude colour and a black just is brilliant. It's so simple, and it's the kind of things that the whole idea of a capsule collection makes me really happy that, you know, saves space in your makeup bag. You're going to use both ends equally, and the quality of the black is insane. It is so blendable. Now, you know, this isn't really like a tight lining eye pencil. It's not going to last really long on the tight line, but in terms of like blending into eyeshadows to create a super smoky eye, it's one of the best eyeliners I think I've ever tried. It's really that good. It just has that lovely oil slick feeling. It blends beautifully, and you can use a little and then build up slowly. So then I have a new one for brow products that's part of the September edit today, and that is one I tried recently from Laura Mercier. Now, I've never really thought of Laura Mercier as like a brow brand effectively, but I always think with Laura Mercier they do just really beautiful everyday makeup really, really well. So their foundations are great, their concealers are great, things like Secret Camouflage, they just help you create really seamless, beautiful makeup that brings out your best features. And this is the Brow Dimension Fibre Infused Colour Gel. So I'll pop a little bit on actually, so over top of the brow stuff I've already got on, but it just feathers like that little bit of product through. And what I really like about this one is the shade, this one does have brunette, and it's very cool toned, which I really like. I still find that a lot of these kind of brow products do tend to come out too warm on me, whereas this one is like my perfect shade. So if you have similar colouring to me, I definitely recommend trying this. The brush, like I said, it is quite fibrous, but it does like add a little bit of pigment. And it's just great for like thickening your brows naturally as well. I always wish I had more brows. You guys know I always go on about that. And this definitely feels like I'm getting that a little bit closer to a Cara brow. So this is one of the new autumn winter launches from Suqqu. This is their blush. It is called the Suqqu Pure Colour Blush. This one is 01, and it's a gorgeous kind of like cocktaily pinky gold. I love the transition blushes. I find they're really good, especially as your skin tone deepens, maybe when you're on holiday and things like that. It's great to kind of have something to mix together to make sure it's complementing your skin exactly. And I love the packaging of this. I know that's really silly, but look how thin it is. It's like a credit card almost. Super lovely packaging, lightweight, and I feel like this blush, it almost has like the teeniest, tiniest bit of illumination in, but even to swatch it, it doesn't feel like you can properly see it. It's not like NARS Orgasm or anything like that. It's just very lightening on the skin, very kind of naturally lifting, and it feels very fine and blends beautifully. Then last but not least, for the September edit, I have a lip favourite. Now, there's been lots of lip favourites this month. I've loved the Chanel lips from the Rouge collection, the Rouge No. 1 collection. I did like some of the Victoria Beckham, the red that came with her collection is very nice, but my favourites have actually been from NYX. And these are called the Liquid Suede. So NYX actually do quite a few different kind of matte products, but these are like a, what's it called? Liquid lipstick. Literally forgot what they were called then. And this one in particular, which is Cherry Skies, is just beautiful. It's such a gorgeous red. I feel like it's really nice and opaque. It swatches beautifully. It wears really nice on the lips. I find the applicator is actually very good as well for getting into the Cupid's bow. I have two other shades as well here. I have Vintage Retro, and then I always have Soft Spoken, and both are beautiful, but the Cherry Skies, there was one left when I picked this up from Boots, and I can see why. It's such a nice kind of like autumn, deep red. So absolutely loving that. If you're near a Boots in England, or if you live in America and you're lucky enough to have it everywhere, then make sure you check those out. They are amazing. And again, they just feel really comfortable on the lips, even though they're very matte. So there we have a collection of my kind of current favourites, including some new releases, some new launches. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I'd love it if you subscribe, and don't forget to check out the blog as well for all links, and I'll see you soon for more videos. Thanks very much guys, bye!